Hey Ginger, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing well.
Good. How'd you end up doing on the exam?
I got an 85.
Oh, good.
Yeah, decent.
I was
I think
surprised. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, but it was it really dropped my grade a ton.
really?
Really impacted. Like I had like a 98 before, and it dropped it all the way to like a 96, or I mean, an 86.
Oh wow.
An 80.
He probably just hasn't put in the other assignments yet.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I emailed him though, asking, where did I go wrong? Because I felt more confident than what the score showed. So
Yeah.
need to figure
Well,
out what I'm not understanding.
yeah. Well, the one thing I would tell you though is like don't worry too much because I learned 3.0 has some really weird kinks in it. So it's like I got like a C on an accounting test the other day
Uh-huh.
and it dropped my grade to an F in the class. I'm like, what the heck? But
Yeah.
there was just some other weird circumstances. They say just don't even worry about like what it looks like until the end of it. Just make sure you do your best. So,
All right, we'll do.
yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, obviously, don't be not paying attention at all, but
Yeah, keep plugging along.
yeah. Sorry, I'm eating lunch. So or dinner. I'm gonna pause it until you guys are.
Yeah, go right ahead. Take your time. Who's Kurt?
Hello, guys.
Oh, is that you, Dorothy?
Yes.
Oh, okay. It says Kurt on my screen, so I was like, who's
Yeah.
that?
So I'm on vacation right now, and I'm using my husband's Surface.
Uh-huh.
I can't figure out how to get the camera to turn around. I don't know what I'm doing.
All
But,
we need is your voice, so you're good.
and I have not completely finished. I have the second problem of part 2 that I haven't finished. So I might not be super helpful tonight. I'll try to figure out what I can.
No worries. We'll get through it. Just waiting on James, and I sent an invite to Diego also. See if he'll be able to join us.
All right.
So I'll wait 2 more minutes. Let's see if they show up. So till 7:20, and we can dig in because I have another meeting after this one. So
Yeah, I do too.
what class is that for?
B211.
B211. What's that?
I think Business Foundation.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's basically a business simulation.
Oh, cool. How do you like that class?
I like it. It's fun I don't know. What is your major?
Business management with entrepreneurship emphasis.
Okay. So you'll probably take this class.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember what I was going to tell you, but it's in Capsim, and that's the software that they use, or the program. And it's really hard to learn at first, but it's really, once you learn it, it's kind of fun to play around with.
Oh, cool.
How you can run a business or manage money in a business.
Yeah. Hey,
What was that?
Is that Business 211 or 210?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a fun class. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, good. Something for me to look forward to. It sounds like I will be taking that one. I'm doing the web business creation right now.
Oh, I'm doing that one too.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
I actually kind of like all of my classes this semester, thankfully.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I do too. And it's good because that means you'll probably like business.
Yeah, I guess I've got the right major.
Yep.
All right, you guys ready to go? Don't know if we'll hear from Diego. So
I'm ready to go.
he got the invite. Okay, so we're supposed to go over part 2 together. So that's starting with number 9.
Mm-hmm.
So 9A The null is the HO equals 529, and the alternative is also 5 or greater than 529.
Mhm.
Okay. I mean, do you guys want to go over these since we have the answers, or you want to just discuss the ones we had trouble with?
Yeah, we can just discuss the ones. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. If someone wants to go over them, we can. But since we have an answer key,
Yeah.
if there's any one that people had problem with, it's probably most efficient to do that.
So I just barely had time to even look at the assignments. I've been listening to the videos right before this. So I still don't fully understand the concept, but I actually have taken a statistics class before, so I think I somewhat understand it.
Don't worry, I am in that exact same boat. I
Yeah.
watch videos and I'm not totally prepared.
Right. Well, that's why I feel like this chapter is more like conceptual instead of like formulas like we've been dealing with. So
Yeah.
Right.
to me, that's a lot harder. Just give me the numbers. I'd rather deal with that.
Yeah.
So do we start with question 3 on the group meeting then?
Yeah, let me open it up. I'm not quite there. Sorry. Should have been doing
I
that.
thought you guys were saying we start at number 9. I'm like, oh, then I'll have to go back and do the other
Oh
one.
no, I was looking. That was on the preparation assignment. Sorry.
Okay. I feel like I'm missing a tab or something because you've talked about a few of these things, and I'm like, I've been doing the readings and everything, but it doesn't tell me anything else to download. Is he emailing you this stuff?
No, so when you go into the content, so like the individual preparation,
Yeah.
yeah, it should be in there. Like for this week, it said, oops, wrong week. For lesson 9, if you go into lesson 9 folder and then individual preparation,
Yeah.
it should be in there. There are links for preparation assignment and the preparation answer key.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? You don't have that?
I do have those.
Oh,
Yeah, there's just been a couple of assignments that I felt like I'm not entirely sure what he wants.
yeah.
So I don't know. Anyways, that's beside the point. So
All right, so we'll just go
is
into
everybody in the quiz?
Yeah, I'm ready. Question 3.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. I'm ready whenever you guys are.
Yeah, me too.
Which hypothesis involves equality? That's the null hypothesis, right?
Think
Yeah.
so.
And it equals the status quo.
Mm-hmm.
What the? Oh, whoops. I pulled up the homework.
I've done that.
Sorry. My bad. Give me 1 second.
The p-value is the probability of obtaining a sample statistic at least as extreme. Actually, I use this information to answer the next question.
The null hypothesis.
Yeah, I think that's number 4, personally.
Right. Number 5, which of the following represents the alternative hypothesis for a two-tailed test? That would be C, right?
Yeah, that's what I got.
You with us, James? Can we slow down?
Yeah, if you need
I'm
to slow
trying to
down.
catch up a little bit. It's all right. We can just keep going at 5, and then we can.
Okay, and then we'll go back and okay. So 6, which of the following represents the alternative hypothesis for a left-tailed test?
Would that be less than 10
Yeah.
is less than the mean?
Yes, that'd be B, right?
Yeah.
The second one?
Yeah. B.
Okay.
All right. And then same thing about right tail. That'd be A, right?
Yeah.
All right. Which relationship would result in failing to reject the null hypothesis? I'm not totally sure.
I think so if the p-value is greater than A,
Okay.
I wrote this down.
What's the A symbol again?
I wrote it down. Where did I write it down?
I can't remember the name of it.
If p-value is smaller than A, this would be considered a rare event, and the null hypothesis would be rejected.
Okay,
So
so it'd be B.
P-value less than A, so B.
Okay. All
All
right.
right. Which relationship would result in rejecting the null hypothesis?
Isn't that the same question?
Oh, did I read the same one? Are we on 9?
Oh, okay, so 8 says in failing to reject. Okay, sorry. Right.
Oh, okay, cool. Huh.
So that would
I
be
was confused there
the
for a second.
first option. Yeah.
Okay. So 8 is A and then 9 is B.
Right.
Okay. And then which of the following would be the appropriate alternative hypothesis? A, the average claim amount is equal to 1,500. B, the average claim amount is not equal to 1,500. C, the average claim amount is greater than 1,500. And D, the average claim amount is less than 1,500. Would it,
Well, I would say B, right? Because
yeah, because they
know
don't.
if
This
it's
is
too
saying
small
it's
or not.
anything. Yeah, anything but. You know, the certain amount.
the average, but the
No.
1,500.
Yeah.
They're saying the average should be higher.
No.
So we said C on that one.
B.
Oh, no, yeah. Although they do say they are concerned that the true mean is actually higher than 1,500.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the average claim is greater than 1,500, so C.
Okay.
Which of the following would be the appropriate null hypothesis?
Wouldn't that be A?
Yep.
Okay. The insurance company. Someone else can read these too. I don't mean to be reading
You're
them all.
doing fine.
I can read it. So it says the insurance
Okay, go
company assumes the distribution of the sample mean is normal. Is this a good assumption?
Equals 40 claims and calculates the sample mean.
Wouldn't that just be going back to the last one where if it's over 30, then it is normal?
It would, but it doesn't give like a sample size.
Isn't N the sample?
Yeah, the 40 claim.
Oh, shoot. Just kidding. You're right. I scrolled up too far. I was looking at the original part.
So A.
Yeah, I would say A.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, I'll read this next one. What theorem or law justifies your answer to the previous question? That would be a central limit theory, right?
Yep, central limit theorem.
Which of the following is the test statistic as defined in this lesson?
What is that supposed to mean?
Isn't that X like the random variable?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's one thing that they specified was that the X with the bar in this chapter would be considered a statistic.
Let's see. All right. What is the z-score associated with this test? So,
Full mean of sales receipts at a grocery store is 150 with a standard deviation of 40. The store manager suspects that the average has decreased. This is a hypothesis. The level of significance. A. 36 sales receipts. Okay, so score.
So that would be 144 minus 150 over 0.5 divided by the square root of 40. 0.05 divided by the square root of 40.
Where are you getting the square root from? The square root of 40?
That would be the, so for the standard deviation, you know how we square root, oh, wait.
Yeah, that should be the sample size. The sample
Yeah,
size should be
36.
30. It should be 40 divided by square root of 36, right?
40 divided
Yeah.
by 6.
Okay.
No, let's start that over.
So
So
144 minus 50 divided
Right.
by 40, that's divided by 6. Because it's the square root of 36.
-6. We end up with -6 divided by 6.667.
Yeah.
So I have negative 0.899. Is that just 0.9? It's round to 3 decimal spaces.
So we keep it at 899.
Well, the 9s run off for 3. I have 0.899955.
I bet that they'll accept 0.899.
0.899?
Yeah, I bet they'll accept it.
Or should we round that up to 0.9?
We could. 0.90.
I mean, we'll just submit one and then we'll figure out the other.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
So
What's that? You guys were cutting out.
So it needs to be 0.899, or do we do that point? Do we like 0.9?
I mean,
I'll put in
think-
0.9 and then we'll submit it and see.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so 16.
You ready?
What is the p-value associated with the z-score from the previous question? So we need to open up the applet to get that right.
Yeah.
We just plug in the z-score.
Mm-hmm.
Is there an applet attached to the quiz?
No, you need to go into the book to get it.
Lame.
Actually, I think there is a link at the top.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, there is a link.
Oh, is there? Oh,
Yeah.
So would the
I missed it.
p-value be 0.625?
well, it's the p-value are the two extreme ends. Is that right? Or what do we highlight?
Oh yeah. So would that be 0.375?
That's what I got. Well, I got
What's
0.3687.
Oh, my z-score changed. That's weird.
I put 0.899 in the z-score.
Yeah, mine changed for some reason. So yeah, it's 0.899. And then so the area is, so we shade in the left and the far right, right?
I think so.
So that's 0.369.
The manager suspects the
What I
average
got.
decreased.
For question 15, was that negative 0.899?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just making sure.
So 16, we're going to assume that we're highlighting both the right and left side. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Point,
I think so.
the 0.369, the answer.
Mhm.
yeah.
Cool. Are we all in
What
agreement?
inference would you make about the null hypothesis for this problem?
So if P is greater than A, then we would reject it, but I think it'd be fail to reject. Right?
Yep, it's lower. Yep.
Oh, wait, no. That's higher then.
So we fail to reject the null hypothesis.
Oh, yes, yes.
If P is lower, yeah, reject the null, but it's higher. So, man, I hate the wording on this thing. Fail to reject and reject.
All right. What
So
is
actually, yeah, it's reject. It would reject, right? If p-value is smaller than a, this would be considered a rare event and the null hypothesis would be rejected.
But it's not smaller, it's bigger.
It's bigger by 0.4.
Yeah. Oh, yep.
Because it's 0.05 is
0.05.
A.
Yeah, I was thinking 0.5. Okay, so yeah, you guys are right. Fail to reject.
I was thinking that same thing, Ginger. Don't worry.
Sorry, I'm totally confusing everybody.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
All good, no worries. I
Thinking.
hate the wording on it. It's so confusing, like reject and fail to reject.
Yeah.
But it makes sense because they don't want to say accept the null hypothesis because,
You're not really accepting
Right.
it.
yeah.
Right.
All right.
All right, so number 18, what is your conclusion for this problem?
This is the piece I don't understand.
So since we failed to reject it, that means that we have
It's still like a potential theory.
sufficient
Yep.
evidence.
Sufficient evidence. Insufficient evidence.
The mean is 150.
Well, what was the hypothesis? I need to go back to that.
Yeah,
It
that's
says a hypothesis test.
It's so U equals 150 or less than 150.
Or less than 150.
okay.
So how would we figure this?
So we failed to reject it, which means that it is 150 or less. Right?
Yeah, that would make sense to me.
That's what I'm thinking.
So we have
I don't
sufficient
know.
evidence that the true population mean is less than 150.
So that'd be the last one.
Yeah, I think so.
See, that's what sounds right to me.
Mm-hmm. All right, types of errors that can be made when performing a hypothesis test. Which one involves rejecting the null hypothesis when the null hypothesis is true? We did this in one of the practice problems.
This is what I didn't understand. What's the difference between type 1 and type 2?
So type 1 here says like whenever we so I wrote down whenever we reject a true null hypothesis, we say that it's a type 1 error. And then
Okay.
type 2, where did I put that? Sorry, where did I find it? Anyways, that's part 1. I'm trying to find part 2 right now.
Well, it says when the null hypothesis is true, right?
Which one involves rejecting the null hypothesis when it is true? I think that's the type 1 error. On the preparation assignment, it had that little chart.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
It says
That's what-
rejecting the
type 1.
hypothesis is a type 1 error when the reality is true. Well, we got a 50-50 chance.
All right, we'll see.
I'm going to go with type 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
All right, I'll read the next one. A researcher decided that instead of using a level of significance of A 0.05, you will use a 0.01. Which of the following will be true? Probability for type 1 error will increase, probability for type 2 will increase, the probability that the null hypothesis is true will decrease, or his experiment will be more scientifically valid.
I don't think it's the last one.
Yeah. This doesn't make any sense.
I don't like this.
This one's going way over my head. I'm trying to look it up right now.
Researcher decided that instead of using null significance, true.
So basically, if we went and plugged 0.01 into that equation, and that came to be less than, put that number in the equation at all. I feel like it doesn't change anything because the 0.369 is still greater than 0.01.
What equation are you plugging that into?
Oh, I wasn't. I was thinking that it does go into an equation, but it doesn't. But I was just thinking like we would compare the p-value, which is 0.369, and see if that's greater than A, and it's still greater. So I just don't see how it would change anything.
Well, this one sure is throwing us for a loop. You look in the book.
I'm thinking it's it's like the type 1 or type 2 errors.
I agree, and I'm kind of looking this up, see if we can figure it out.
Online book.
Yeah, I'm trying to open my book. It doesn't want to open. Okay. Whenever we reject a true null hypothesis, we say that a type 1 error is committed. Okay, question number 19. I did just find in the book that it says, whenever we reject a true null hypothesis, we say that a type 1 error was committed. So number 19 would be type 1. Right.
Good enough for me.
This next question, we choose A to be a small number. Okay, here's a little paragraph that talks about this same question we're looking at. It says, we choose, if you're looking in the text book, it's in section 4.5, the third paragraph down, it says, we choose A to be some small number so that the probability of committing a type 1 error is low. The most common value for A is A equals 0.05. This is equal to 1/20th. So when the null hypothesis is true, there is a 1 in 20 chance that it will be rejected at the 0.05 level of significance. Other common choices for A include A equals 0.1 and A equals 0.01. Committing a type 1 is undesirable.
What would that mean? It'd be like 0.1 would increase the probability because it's like the lower the better kind of feel to it. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So the probability, I would think the probability would decrease, right?
Yeah, because 0.01
That
is smaller
maybe
than 0.05.
option.
Yeah.
Or, yeah. Let's try no.
If the A value is very small, the probability of committing a type 2. So is it B then?
Let's try B.
Probability of a type 2 error will increase.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say we just try it, and then we can learn from that.
I have to come back and review that if
Yeah,
it's
sure.
not right.
All right, cool. B.
All right, so let's try B and see.
Yeah.
All right,
A
cool.
equals
I'll read the last
Go ahead.
one. If A is equal to 0.05,
So 21 should be
the
it's
probability
1/20th.
of type 1 error rounded 2 decimal places.
Be 0.05, right? It's the same.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Wait, 0.05, how does that work?
Isn't that the probability? Because
Yeah.
it's 1/20th.
Yeah, we had a problem like that in the homework.
There's a 1/20th, 1 in 20 chance.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
that's right. We totally just read over that, didn't we, too?
So it's the same.
Uh-huh.
Cool. Sweet.
All right.
My answers are not saving.
Oh, that's the worst. All right, I can go ahead and submit my questions. Is everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, I'm just making sure
Real
no
quick,
one.
we can go back to like question 3 and 4 and 5 though, because I kind of missed those pulling up the right thing.
Oh, do you want me to go back to them? 3, 4, and 5?
I can read them to you if you want to submit,
sorry.
Dorothy.
Okay.
All right, so James, question 3, we said it was the null hypothesis because it's equals to. And then 4, we said null hypothesis as well. And which of the following? Yes, on number 5 we did C.
Okay. We didn't do very good. We missed, so we got 17 out of 23.
Okay.
So the first question that we missed, I think, was question 6. So 6 and 7, I bet those are just switched.
Yeah.
And then 14 and 15 and 16 and 18.
14, 15, 16, and 18. Huh? So 14. I'm guessing 14 is either S or Z.
Yeah. So did we decide we're just going to switch 5 and 6?
5 and 6, or was it 6 and 7?
Oh, sorry. Let me look again.
Hey, we lost Ginger, by the way.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, she said she couldn't save her answers. Her internet must have
Wigged out.
Mm-hmm.
We probably finish this and then.
I mean, we'll finish this, and if need be, we can just like text Ginger in the group message thing.
Yeah.
If
She might come back on.
Yeah.
we might have to re-invite her, except she's the one who's recording it. That's why I'm like, she's not recording this last part.
Oh. Huh.
You got the bulk of it.
I bet
That's good.
she can hop back on, right? Oh,
She
yeah.
might-
Hey,
Oh, she's
oh my
going.
gosh, I don't know what happened. My computer just totally froze up and I couldn't do anything.
Oh.
You're good.
Ugh.
Thank you
Back
so
now.
much, Ginger.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna have to redo my quiz because it froze and I couldn't save anything.
All right.
Okay.
That's totally
It's all
fine.
good.
Oh, sorry.
So we kind of did bad.
Oh, not good.
So, let's see. We missed.
It saved all my answers, so that's good. Okay.
Okay, good.
Go ahead. Tell me
We missed 6.
number 6.
Yeah, 6 and 7. So I'm thinking those were just switched.
Yeah, it must be. Let me go into the textbook just to verify.
Yeah.
That would make sense because if 10 is less than the mean, I don't know. It's making sense in my head. I can't make it work in words.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's definitely not the
It's not the equal ones.
equals one. Yeah. So we just need to swap those.
So if we got 15 wrong, is that a negative?
Hmm.
Number
I
15.
don't know if that is negative. Let me double
Yeah,
check.
it's supposed to be. It should have been negative. I put negative 0.9.
Yeah. What did you put? Because it might be the whole 0.899 thing.
Yeah. What did you put in, Dorothy?
I'm looking real quick. For what number was that again?
15.
It's 15.
Okay, yes. So for 15, I had negative 0.899. What did you guys have?
I think it's negative 0.900.
Is that what you had?
Yeah.
And you got it. Okay, that's probably what it is.
Were those the only 3 that we missed? Which ones?
No, so we had 6, 7, 14, 15, 16, 18.
So 14, 16, and 18.
Would 14 be S maybe?
Sorry, what was 9
'cause Z
or what was 15
Z4.
again?
15 was negative 0.900.
Okay.
But yeah, so the Z would be Z-score probably an N sample size. It's probably got to be S.
Yeah. So we can try S on 14. Then 15,
Yeah.
we're gonna put negative 0.9. 16. So we're getting the p-value wrong from that normal probability applet.
So maybe it's just supposed to be one side.
For the center is what I was thinking.
Or it could be, yeah.
I don't remember.
Well, it also depends what we put in the Z-score, because if we put 0.9 and then 0.899, it could be like slightly different.
Oh, it could be off, right?
So yeah, I just put in 0.9 and it's 368. What was it the same thing we got?
We put
No,
9.
it's off by just a titch. So maybe it's 0.368.
And then number
And then 18 is the other one we got wrong.
Yeah, 18.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's insufficient evidence that the true population mean is less than 150.
I thought that's what we had.
So
Is it
C.
We had D before.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
right.
okay. So I would think it's C.
Okay.
All right. I'll submit mine since I haven't submitted anything yet. What did we have for question 21.05, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Save all, submit. All right. What do we do? Number 16 is still wrong. I put 0.368.
Okay,
So, and that was the only one. So the rest of them we fixed correctly.
great.
Okay.
Cool.
So we need to look at 16.
So where's the p-value? So first, what is a p-value? Is that the probability value?
P-value.
Yeah. I thought it was.
P-value is
Yeah.
the probability of obtaining a test statistic such as Z at least as extreme as the one you calculated, assuming the null hypothesis is true.
So I think that would be just to the right of the z-score. But where that's a negative z-score, that could be the center and the right.
Well, would it be the right if it's like negative 0.9 is kind of because it's based off of like the previous question.
Yeah.
Does that make sense what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But where it's, so she was saying that, could you read the definition again, Ginger?
Yeah, it says the p-value is the probability of obtaining a test statistic such as Z at least as extreme as the one you calculated, assuming the null hypothesis is true. In other words, our p-value is the probability that we would get a z-score that is as extreme or more extreme.
Oh, so yeah, so it could be further left.
Yeah.
So how about we try just to the left of the negative 0.9 and see if that works?
All right.
Okay, because that's what I was thinking. So yeah, I got 0.184 for that.
Yeah, 0.184.
Cool. I can submit mine this time.
Okay.
Is it negative 0.184 or just 0.1?
Just 0.184.
Okay.
So 16 is right.
Sweet.
Ooh. What the? I got one wrong. What did I get wrong? Did we say S was for 14?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one came up wrong on my end.
Hmm.
Push. Number 14, I put in. Oh, I put Z. Sorry, I thought that's what you guys had said.
No, you're fine. We had X before.
Z for 14, and then wait, I think I have another one wrong. Oh, I might have just forgotten to switch them. So for 8, what'd you put for number 8? Number 9?
8 is A and 9 is B. Yeah, we just swapped them.
Or those ones that, yeah, okay, I think I just forgot to switch mine. So we're good. Just change it to Z instead of S.
Yep.
Can we go over the answers real quick, just to make sure?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can read them off.
All right. So 3 is A, and 4 is A. 5 is C. 6 is B. 7 is A. 8.
Wait, no, 6 is A.
Yeah, 6 is A.
Okay. 6 is A, and then 7.
It's
7
B.
7's B.
Okay. 8 is A, and 9 is B. 10 is C. 11 is A. 12 is A. 13 is B. 14 is B. And then 15 is negative 0.900. 16 is 0.184. 17 is B. 18 is C. 19a, 20b, and then 21 is 0.05.
Cool. Everyone good?
Yep, looks
Yep.
like we're good.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Thank
Oh,
you.
well,
All right. So we'll see you
so much
guys
training twice a week this
Tuesday.
time.
All right.
All right. Have a great week, guys.
You too. Bye.
You too. Bye.